Guys, they said Ebony's mom allegedly begged her in tears in the hospital to please leave Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo alone. That the gods are angry and they have shown their anger in a way that even the deaf can hear it, even the blind can see. Yes, so because only recently we got an information that after Kabiyesi did the ritual for Tadenikawo as his first son, Ebony became angry, too angry that she couldn't hold it. She started planning something with her uncle. They said the uncle is always collecting money from Ebony. As a matter of fact, it's looking like Ebony is paying the uncle salary every month. So whatever Ebony wants, the uncle is doing it for her, even if it means soiling his hand. They said the uncle was doing it. So when they did something, because definitely they did something, they said the gods made the uncle blind. And that is a warning. Even when they came to the palace, all the Ifa priests, them, they all said that it's a serious warning from the gods that these people must have overstepped their boundaries for the gods to strike that man with blindness. I think, is it even up to 1 week? They said the man, even in his blindness, he was still doing something against Tadenikawo. So the gods now decided to buy the man. Yes, they buyed him. And that day that they said the gods spied the man, something strange happened to Ebony. They said she was vomiting blood. She was vomiting red stuff and all of that. And that thing continued. They have to take her to the hospital. Even in her hospital bed, she was still agitating that in so time that the king used to do that ritual that Kabiyesi did for Tadenikawo for a son that is blue-blooded from the mother and the father. And I don't know, sometimes when they're talking about this blue-blooded, but we got an information that Ebony is adopted. How is it possible that an adopted child will be claiming blue-blooded, even to the point of fighting with that all the time, trying to cause problems? Although they said years back, but it has been very long, about 200 years ago, that stands as in a royal home. When a child is born out of when the child, the mother is blue-blooded, the father is blue-blooded, that they have upper hand over other children, even if those ones are older than him. But many years back, that the Ife people have abolished that. But it's beginning to look like Ebony wants to go and bring it up again. Let it start with her own son, because she managed to get married by a crooked way into the palace, because we all know that she was meant to be a calabash carrier in that palace and not a wife. But she ended up paving her way into being a wife and all of that. But instead of her to enjoy that in peace, she decided to use the opportunity to go and bring back something that have been forgotten, something that Kabiyesi will not even abide by. Because if Kabiyesi have listened to her, Kabiyesi might decide to do the ritual for her own daughter, for her own son. But Kabiyesi said it is not happening in his own tenure. Now, when that incident happened, that they say she started vomiting red, they have to take her to the hospital because it was becoming too much. And even in that hospital, she was getting weak by the day. The situation was getting worse. Allegedly, don't forget that these are all alleged information. I wasn't there with them. Always bear that in mind. So they said the mother had been begging her in tears to please leave Queen Naomi and Tadenikawo alone. That the gods have shown enough signs that they are very, very angry. Is she waiting until something happens to her or her own son before she will understand that what happens to her uncle is as a result of that movement they made against Tadenikawo? Because she have shifted the fight from Queen Naomi to Tadenikawo. Yes, Because when you are fighting to take what rightfully belongs to a small boy like this, a boy that the gods have blessed, the gods will not keep quiet, knowing fully well that Tade cannot fight. The gods will always fight for him. And that is what they did. So they said her mother was begging her to please stop. That she doesn't want to lose her daughter. She knows how angry that the gods can be. And the gods even had mercy on her. That is why they started with the uncle. After all, she is the one that initiated this whole plan. They would have started with her. And the worst part of it is that her uncle, his family is now making so much case out of it, saying that their father lost his life because of Ebony. Because Ebony was using money to confuse the man. Ebony uses money to brainwash him. And I was like, this uncle in question, is Ebony older than him? Because when you talk about confusing someone that you know that this is an elderly person, a lot of people are saying that it is greed, it is love for money that made the uncle to join his ancestors early. It's not Ebony, even though Ebony contributed. But normally, the uncle should have known the moment they gave him blindness that the gods are angry. Even when they consulted Ifa priest them, they told him. But because maybe Ebony must have told him that, look, we don't have to give up, I'll give you more money. He decided to he decided to continue with what have given him blindness already. So they said Ebony's mom is afraid that if Ebony did not stop now, that the gods might do something and it's not going to be funny. And at this point, we also heard that the mother also advised her to call Kabiyesi, beg Kabiyesi, because Kabiyesi too is angry. Because ever since they say Kabiyesi carried out that ritual, Ebony have been waging war against Kabiyesi. And because she have elders who will always back her up, who will always stand by her, who will always tell her, yes, you can consider this decision. After all, she is your wife. She have the right to beg you for something or make you do something. She has been fighting Kabiyesi through some of the elders, especially those who do not want Kabiyesi to succeed on that throne. And they said the mother told her to please start by begging Kabiyesi to forgive you. But take it away from you. You are not a man. It is a man who will stand and want to fight that kind of battle, and not a woman like you, in as much as you serve the gods. And recently, the gods have been angry. They have rejected your rituals and everything, and yet it did not tell you that the gods are not happy with what you are doing. They said that is what the mother has been advising her. Is she going to listen? We do not know. If she's not going to listen, so be it. But I just pray that the gods will be too angry to end all of these stories once and for all. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. Don't forget that they are all alleged information making rounds on social media. Thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.